just like the law of just like the law of attraction, what we believe, it will manifest in our life. Okay. So and sometimes instead of belief, actually we are trying to label ourselves like I'm no good, I can't do it, can I? Mm, uh, maybe not this time. Yeah, when we are trying to label ourselves, actually we are rejected all the opportunity that come into us. Yes. So let me show you one example that happened to me in Toastmaster. Okay. Uh, Actually, I am not so confident to evaluate people. So still remember when last two term, when Andy is our VPE. So Andy asked me to try to evaluate Sweta project speech, and I rejected because I feel that I start to label myself. My English is no good. I'm still new, and I don't have the skills to evaluate people. Yeah, so that happened same in this term when Leo is our BPE, and Leo also asked me to evaluate in the same person, Sweta also. And I also reject to give evaluation because of the confidence level that I think that Sweta's speech is too deep for me at the moment. And but what happened in last meeting when our member Jean, she can't attend our meeting in last minute, and she supposed the one to evaluate Sweta project speech. So coincidentally, in the last meeting, I didn't taking any roles, so I'm the one who helped Sweta to evaluate her speech. And finally, I did it, and I successful to give 2 good points and 2 points for area for improvement. After that, after the evaluation, actually, I feel very happy and proud of myself that finally I did something that I dare not try in last 2 years. Yes. So I believe if I keep trying to evaluate people, so and maintain persistence, so this will be my new skills in Toastmaster. And I hope that every one of you and I will try not to label ourselves. Just do it, just like Andy say, and uh, keep going. So you will find that there is countless possibilities in your future. Yes. So last, I want to say that I learned from Leo is what doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So now I would like to pass the floor to our TOE today, our VPE Leo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Honestly, you are a great evaluator. And you also, I mean, you agreed to be the evaluator, right? Last minute, right? I think you did pretty good job. Well done to you. Okay, I have something to share. I think in especially Asian family, because since young we are educated, we are instilled with humble in ourselves. So always be humble. Even our parents, right? Normally, if someone say, "Oh, your family is rich, your family is wealthy," normally say, "No lah, no lah, just okay, just comfortable." Try to ignore lah whatever people acknowledge you. I think this is very common in Asian family lah. But today I want to invite everybody. Same go to Amy lah. If someone like acknowledge you, right? What you can do is, like, for example, Amy, I said you are a great evaluator. Then in return you should say, Yes, I know. So sometimes we need to believe in ourselves. When someone acknowledge us, we need to believe in ourselves. So someone acknowledge you, say, yes, I know, I am. So this is something that I want to share. Okay, without further delay, we're going to proceed with the next session. Okay, let me share my screen. I want to go through all the role players. We start with timer. Can I invite Kentat to read out his role as a timer?
Thank you, Mr. Liu. So as a timer, my role is to evaluate how long each speaker speaks from the table topics, the prepared speech, and also the evaluators. However, the evaluator will depend on the order, which, for example, if the R counter goes first or if I go first, so that will vary according to the agenda. As for the lights, I will be using green lights on my phone. I will actually just put my phone on the webcam as a contingency plan. For example, for instance, is a 10-minute one. So on 8 minutes, I will use green, yellow on 9, and red on 10, and so forth. So different speeches have different duration. Under the assumption that everyone knows the green, yellow, and red light for your duration. Say, for example, if it's a 5 to 6 minute speech, it's 5, 5:36. 3-minute speech, 2, 2:33, and so on. So I'm looking forward to everyone's persistence in the upcoming speeches. Back to you, Mr. Liu.
Thank you, Kentat. Okay, we proceed to the next row. R counter. Can I invite KS Lim to read out the purpose of R counter? Oops.
The purpose of R counter is to note any overused words or filler sound. The example, so, or but, or you know, keep on repeat. I will also listen for filler sound, including R, At the end of meeting, I will report the number that the speaker uttered these sounds.
Thank you, KS Lim. Next, I would like to invite our secretary, Vernice, to read out her role as a grammarian. Can I have Vernice, please?
Yes. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, everyone. Yeah, today I'm grammarian. The grammarian will help club members improve their grammar and vocabulary. For example, I will take note of any improper language, outstanding words or quotes. As grammarian, I will also introduce the word of the day. Yeah, what is the word of the day for today? Yes, persistent. Just now, actually, we haven't mentioned, but our president, our TOE, and timer all start using. It's very nice word and easy to remember. So also, same meaning with perseverance, tenacity, and determination. So, for example, you can use it as persistence. Persistent can produce a miracle, like Hui-san said. Yeah. So never stop to do something that you believe. And second example, it will be with experience and persistence, you will be surprised by how much confidence you can develop. So remember to use the word of the day. Okay, pass it over back to Bill.
Thank you, Vernice. Actually, this is a maiden role. And thank you for willing to step up to do something that you are not comfortable. Thank you, Vernice.
Okay.
Next. Oops. GE, can I have GE Andy Lim to read out his role as a GE?
Good evening, everybody. I'm Andy Lim, your general evaluator for this evening. So as the general evaluator, I will evaluate everything that takes place during the club meeting, even from the beginning before the meeting started. I will conduct the evaluation portion of the meeting and I'm responsible for the evaluation team, who are the speech evaluators and the tag team, timer, accountant, and grammarian. And I will give the report towards the end part of the meeting. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Leo.
Thank you, Andy. Hey, now we have thought of the day. She is also going to be this is her maiden role as well. Can I have Arati to present thought of the day?
Thank you, Leo. So, good evening, all. So, I'm gonna present you today's thought of the day. So, that is always be and have faith in yourself. Don't go out and look for a successful personality and try to duplicate it. So, these are the words of renowned martial artist Bruce Lee. So, why I choose this thought is because I'm pretty sure most of us are going through this. So when we are scrolling through our social media, we are constantly bombarded with so many videos, pictures of majorly like these people's so-called influencers. So these people's actually show their success, their fame, and like perfect life they used to show. And we people, when we see this, we get inspired, and we try to imitate them, and also we started comparing ourselves with them. And yeah, and we think yeah, how these people are so happy, how these people are always leading a perfect life. So the thing is that these people are actually, they are showing the edited version of their real life. So we cannot able to see the behind the scenes of these videos, right? So maybe like less perfect than what we see. So we all are different in the means how we are, our personality, how our goals are, our thoughts, even our DNA is different, right? So we cannot have someone else's fingerprint in the history. So the main thing we have to remember is that we have to find our own paths and ways to that can lead to success. So the most dangerous thing that nowadays happening is that we actually instead of inspiring someone, we are actually imitating them, and instead of admiring someone, we are trying to compare ourselves with them. So the person who we should compare is ourselves. That is our past ourselves. um, we should try to compare ourselves, then only we can try to try to relate our progress and how we come across all the struggles. Then we get more motivation and we can succeed in life. So the persistent belief and hard work can actually hard work and also belief in ourselves can lead to success. So that's all. Thank you all for giving me an opportunity to present this thought.
Thank you, Arati. Thank you. I fully agree with you. So be a better version of ourselves and not necessary to imitate other people. And recently, I removed one of the social media, and I feel a lot happier because I follow a lot of influencer, a lot of those like muscular person, those person that I want to imitate. I feel like I still very far from them, so I feel a bit unhappy. But once I uninstall it, I do it on my own pace. I do it baby step. As long as keep moving, I feel a lot happier. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have the next going to be a very exciting one. We will start with TTM speech by Hui Sang first. Okay, before that, I want to introduce Hui Sang. I think many of us know who is Hui Sang, but I found Hui Sang is someone that is very loving, a lot of love in her. So every time when we see or meet her in person, right, she always come with an open hand and hug us, right? I think she's someone that is very loving. But please don't simply hug other people out there. Yeah, they might sue you for sexual harassment. So, but to Hui Sang, her love is truly someone that is very loving and willing to share her love, her knowledge unconditionally. With that, I would like to invite our evaluator, Jason Chan, to read out the purpose, the objective of her DTM speech. Can I have Jason?
Hi there. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. The evening. So you guys can hear me. Okay. So the purpose so today Hui Sang will be giving us her speech. So the purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate her skills as a leader and a public speaker. So the time given is 8 to 10 minutes. So Hui Sang, distinguished Toastmaster Hui Sang, all the best to you. Looking forward to listen to your speech. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Jason. Jason, with that, Project Twin, Hui Sang, Project Twin.
Yeah, I'm sorry because I'm juggling around the spotlight, trying to spotlight, unspotlight, so I got myself confused. Where am I? Yeah, I'm supposed to spotlight myself, but I'm going to do that now.
Are you able to see the timer? Are you
Uh,
able to see the timer?
Now I can see the timer,
Okay.
and I may not be later when I share my screen, but that is okay. Okay. Yeah, before that, thank you so much for the nice introduction and also the evaluator. So this is the this is a reporting on the Distinguished Toastmaster project, where it is a post-project presentation, where in these presentations, I will be sharing to you what is this project that we have gone through, I've gone through, and what is it all about. And I'm so delighted that I have a pleasant surprise from one of the project member too, who is Jamie. So I would like to also acknowledge Jamie for her presence here to witness and co-celebrating with me for this presentation. Jamie, thank you for that. Now I'll be starting off the presentations of the DTM project, whereby the name of the project is called the Twin Project. So allow me to first share my screen. And yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Project Twin. So wondering what is the name? Why is it called Twin? What is Twin all about? And what does it link up to? What are the spotlight that link up in your mind, in your brain when I talk about this twin? So I'm going to now bring to you, this is twin, where twin means in between. It means in between. In between what? In between the old and the young. So now, without much ado, let me bring you into this twin project. And this is the twin project that I have done with a group of the elderly, whereby I call them the old and wisdom one, and with another community, whereby it's the young and the innocent one. So why the objective of doing this is, there's always this question in my head about the questions. As I am also going to this community, retirement, does retired means expired? What can be other things the elderly, especially those that experience one, those that are retiring from their workforce, what can be a better place for them to continue serving, using their wisdom, using their knowledge, continue to be useful. So this is what I am inspired by Ikigai, where I'm an Ikigai practitioner as well, living a purposeful life or a purpose-driven life to get something out for the wisdom to be shared by this community, to allow them to continue to find their purpose and make them even more useful. So Jamie is definitely one of this experience, full of wisdom, full of love, and full of care, individuals ready to serve. So this is one of the needs over this community. At the same time, there's always this intentions of me to bring education to school, especially those crucial skills. For instance, the one that the most wanted skill in the workplace, what is that? Communication skill, leadership skill in the schools. But unfortunately, what is normally happens here, ladies and gentlemen, all these skill, speaking skill, not chit-chatting skill, they are not taught in school. They don't have this syllabus in school too. And normally the school teacher, they are not trained to do this. Leadership, public speaking, teaching, where they need it immediately when the time that they are out from the school. So this tool needs, when it links up, it has an idea of doing programs by using Toastmaster programs to link up these two communities. So one is the giver, one is the receiver. So at the same time, we can allow the co-learning and lifelong learning continue on. And that it gives rise to this project where it is called the Extender, I call it Beyond Youth Leadership Program. And I call it the Twin Project, where the project comprises of three objectives. It's only three objectives. So it is a more than 1.5 year long project, and it continues on. It doesn't really stop when the project stops, it continues on. So it's to allow usefulness, as I mentioned just now, for the senior community, to allow them to be able to continuously being useful, being able to contribute and being able to value add. So at the same time, these are the young generation where teaching the young one, especially to the topmost skill that they are deserving to learn. So last but not the least, I'm truly being inspired by Mei Chia, one of my mentors, and KKT, for the values that Toastmaster that has given us. So I always want to have Toastmaster in me. So this inspired me to have live up the core values of Toastmaster as well, whereby it's RISE. RISE means respect, integrity, service, and excellence. So this based on these three objectives. So that is where it comes into a collaboration between these three parties. Toastmaster, whereby is the provider of the syllabus. Youth leadership programs is established worldwide programs for students that is below 18 years old. So it's established program. So we are using that program with Toastmaster as a coordinator, where myself is the coordinator in this case. Joint venture with Kiwanis Club, whereby Kiwanis Key Club is one of the community where they link up the schools, plus the ex-pupils NGS Association, whereby these are all the passionate volunteers where they are volunteering to be teacher. So the giver, this is part of the giver, and the receiver is Methodist Boys School. Any one of you are from Methodist Boys School too, Penang? I guess no, huh? So this is way that we are giving into this school with this collaboration. And how does it go about? So it goes about with the collaboration between these three parties, where we are started off working with the school teacher. This is a school teacher, and this is our advisor from Kiwanis, and this is the YLP trained teacher, and this is me, the coordinator. And Jamie is on site today in Zoom together with us too. Now this is Jamie. So now, in order to start off these programs, we have to first train the teacher. So this is one of the teacher gang where they are all from various places. They are from ex-pupils association, from MGS. They are also from this teacher is also from Kiwanis Club and the Friends. So we gather this teacher around to give the service as the volunteer teacher at school. So before that, we have to have a program to allow all the teachers are trained in order to teach, because none of them are teachers. They are all from various places, various expertise, some working in government sector, some working in industry. So those are all not teachers at all. So we have to give some of the training to the teachers. So this particular program, 20 months program, it is split into 3 parts. The first part is TTT, to train all these teachers. Second part is a pilot, where it happened last year, the year before, and the last part is FUFOR. So it happens in training the teacher, aligning meeting with the school. So we run roughly a half a year program with the school, and we have the contest at the end, and then we'll conclude it off with the postmortem and celebrations. So right now, bring to you a little bit of details, the photo sharings, how the whole program is going to go about. So let me share with you, this is the TTT, the Train the Trainer, whereby it's Train the Teacher program. So it started off by doing the recruitment. So this is one of the posters that I put form 2022 to start to recruit teacher. Hey, teacher, I need teacher. The school needs you. Where are all these volunteers? So this particular notice or the advertisement is being shared to Kiwanis community, to ex-pupils communities, where the teacher, all those volunteers, the passionate volunteer came on board. So they've truly signed up. So then next up is where the training starts. So this is a training that we have for only teachers to certify them per se to carry the programs. And the teacher will receive a cert as a gesture of their completions of this certification. So once the certification is done, so we are all ready to go to teach in the school. And so these are the program, YLP program, where YLP program has got 5 sessions. So 4 comprises of all these different modules, and the last is the speech contest. So let me bring you to what happened in school. So when the program starts, this is truly what happened in school. So first meeting, we have the election. So these are all the students that are being elected for the officer's role following the YLP. And so all these are the students, and we are all these volunteers helping up to conduct the first session. And now the second session and the third session goes on. So let me just bring you to all these are the teacher in action. So this is teacher Jamie. So we do have other teacher. KKG is also there in one of the contests as judges. So you may also see some familiar faces, and Toastmaster is being able to contribute and help in these programs. So all these teachers are carrying a project classes by classes. So it's bound to be 4 sessions. And yeah, this is teacher Prema. So we are having a lot of fun. We are having teachers having a lot of fun, and students having a lot of learning opportunity as well. So these are the teacher in action. So we do have the student in action where they are practicing their speeches. And I also want to acknowledge Andy. Andy did join a year before. There was another program online. So it's very similar. So Andy did help out in one of the sessions. So I do want to recognize and acknowledge that. So these are the practicing. So in each session, normally it will be teaching. It will be teaching and followed by group discussion. We call it the breakout session. So the student will be break up into following various teachers to practice their public speaking and also the leadership. And let me bring you to the last session. This is a contest. So this contest was held, and we have the trophy and all this is very similar to our contest, Toastmaster contest. So we are using that contest model to do it in school for the students to experience how it felt like to test their skill at the same time being recognized as the champions, and everybody get something at the end of the day. So we want to be very thankful to Toastmaster International as well, be given this opportunity to train, to be a contest chair, to be a contest Toastmaster as well, and to do the judging. So these are the invited Toastmaster for the judges too. So you can see some, this is Alicia, and this is Daphne, to be part of the team too. And let me bring you continuously to, we do post-mortem, and these are the post-mortem that being fed back to the school teacher for improvement and postmortem and retrospective after the programs. So these are some sample of that to share to you. And what happened is, so these are all the previous part that I've shared was the programs. Yeah, was the programs. And now that I will be sharing to you much more of the lesson that I've learned. So there are basically 5 lessons that I've learned it myself throughout this twin program. So lesson number 1, truly, this is I'm showing case teacher Jamie as well. So through this program, I am 100% convinced again, it is truly a platform for learn, grow, and transformation. Why am I saying so is, so I wanted to share this video of teacher Jamie.
His friend, Prema Hong.
Doing the
we started to talk.
So this is how she was like. So the hand was everywhere. And when she started
Sean, he talked about he's going back to time to meet Isaac Newton. So he wants to know the actual explanation.
And giving her best to give back to the student. So I also want to share to you, these are the happy faces on the student that we have gone through, have conducted the programs. So this is again, I'm very convinced that this is the right place for them as we see shift in skill set, mindset, and also character. And we see happiness, we see happy faces, and we also see the persistency in them in going through week by week, month by month, the practices and appear to be champions. And the last things that I have also felt in myself very deeply is a culture of compassion and gratitude among the teachers and among this small little community, even though we are not doing great, but we are doing great in a small manner. So we are connected to each other, especially this community, to be compassionate enough to give back to the student. So we have some little celebration. So we are gratitude towards each other for the contribution that they are giving to everybody, without even any consideration of the time span. And this is the last lesson that I have learned myself, continue to give back to the community to create more values and impact. So these are the schools that we're going to engage further in this year and next year to come. So from MBS, there will be Chong Ling, and also MGS will be in our roadmap to continue this with this group of selfless servant leadership that we have. So this is my last slide. As I'm closing the reporting for the DTM project, a 20-month project, and I would like to share this to you and to be encouraged, all of you to be encouraged to come to this space. It is a very promising space for us to learn and teach in any manner, and to be able to give while we are getting so much of blessing in our life. So continue to be blessed, continue to give, and continue to learn, continue to teach. So I hope to see more of you to come on board with me to continue this give back to the community at any area that you can. So with that, thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Leo.
Thank you so much, Hui Sang, for sharing such a wonderful story, such a wonderful journey. So I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Hui Sang is someone that is with lots of love, always contribute unconditionally. So I'm not lying. So next we have, before that, I want to share my screen. The next speaker is, in my opinion, someone that I would say beauty with brain. Not only she has the beauty, she also has the brain. Even not yet started her Toastmaster journey, I think she has won 2 of our table topic session, right? If I can remember correctly, at least 2. So with that, and today she's going to attempt her icebreaker speech, and her evaluator will be Cadman. Can I invite Cadman to read out the purpose statement of a speech.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Leo. Yeah, today, Sunshine is our new member and is doing her first speech. Her speech is actually is a project one icebreaker. The purpose and statement of the objective. The purpose of this project is to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. Okay, you have time 4 to 6 minutes. Okay, timer 4 to 6 minutes. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Goodman. Thank you. Okay, with that, Sunshine, who am I? Who am I? Sunshine.
Thank you, Leo, for the introduction. Thank you, Catman, as well, to explaining the evaluation. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to share a little bit about who am I, and also the transformation journey about myself. I am a Sabahan. I was born and grew up in this place called Tawau, which a lot of tourists, they will stop over and head on to another place called Semporna. This Semporna is a tourist spot whereby people like to go there for island hopping, diving, or snorkeling. Yeah. So for myself, right, I am the youngest in my family. So a lot of time I'll be very reserved, introvert. I like to hide behind the scene because I know that my siblings, my parents, they will be the one who stand by me whenever I face any challenges. So you can imagine what kind of personality I am. I study in Chinese independent school. At that point in time, my English is not good at all. I'm so nervous and anxious whenever everybody speaks English with me. I can only capture word by word, but I can never link it to a statement, a sentence, and comprehend the whole things. That was really a great struggle for me. But I know I need to have a breakthrough. When I further my study in KL, I forced myself to speak English with lecturer, with my classmates who cannot speak Mandarin. I remember I have a very thick dictionary. Whenever I don't understand certain words in English, I try to flip my dictionary and I write down those meanings on top of the words. That's where I pick up my writing and my speaking in English, and also from the church community. I'm always having this goal. I want to be an accountant. Partly it's because my late father owned a business, providing accounting services and helping business owners to file the tax. So to me, I find that if I can be an accountant, one day I can be of help to his business. That's why I pursue my degree in accounting and also professional course in ACCA. Finally, I managed to be a chartered accountant. That is a great achievement to myself. I had exposed myself to work in corporate for many years, to work hard to climb the corporate ladder, and I thought that that was great for me. However, when COVID-19 hit globally, everything changed. I saw my family members, friends, they lost their job. One of my colleagues, who is a financial controller, ended up becoming a Grab driver. Some of my friends, they have no choice, but they have to work some odd job just to sustain the living costs. Some don't even continue able to operate a business. They have to apply for moratorium. And also there are others as well who lost a loved one, and they don't have any proper estate planning as well, leaving those minor children unattended to. With all these things that happen, that I observe, it really dawned. What is life all about? What is the meaning in life? Yes, I can work hard. I can under tremendous stress and to work in terms of doing account, closing the books, doing everything. But at the end of the day, does it matter? Because I'm building up someone else's dream. I sacrifice my family time. I sacrifice my own health. Ultimately, what is the purpose in life? I ask myself. At the end of the day, I decided that no, I only live once. I have to change my direction. I choose a different path. With a total switch, I found my passion. I wanted to help people to find their financial footing, empower them to reach the horizon of their stability and prosperity. That's why I continue to pursue being a licensed financial planner and also a certified financial coach. When I see the beaming face and the smile of my client, when they know about their position of their finances, they know about how to meet their unique goals, needs, and wants, that gives me so much joy, fulfillment, and meaning. With that, it yearns me to go to the next level of growth, which I want to be an effective communicator. Because I find that if I can be effectively communicating in a precise and concise manner, people will act on it. Just like a doctor, if let's say a doctor cannot express correctly and precisely about a patient issue, they would not realize it themselves. How important is it for them to need to go for a treatment in order to have a change for a better health? This is the same applies to our financial health. With that, I am just so excited to look around and survey whether any good Toastmaster club in Penang Island. And I have found Butterworth Toastmaster Club, which is the nearest to where I stay. From the first time I joined the meeting until the third session for the physical meetup, I am just so encouraged by the warm welcome, the positive vibes of all the members. I am inspired by the diligence of everybody to want to build each other up, to be a better communicator, to be a great leader. Thank you so much for having me to be part of this club like a family. Thank you so much for listening to me to unveil my transformational journey. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, may I ask, what is the purpose in life of you? When we cross year 2024 with a new resolution, I would like to encourage you to think about your journey, to think about the peaks that shaped your journey and how the valleys contributed to the persistence, resilience, and strength in you. With that, I believe if we don't stop believing in ourselves and continue to give our best, with the persistency, with hope to journey on, we will reach our final destination. Thank you.
Wow, that was a very interesting speech. Not only she shared with us about the journey into a new career, and also she used word of the day, persistent. Wow, that is great. And also she mentioned something about do not stop believing. Perfect, I would say. Okay, next we're going to have another speech assignment. Okay, let me share my screen. Oops. So project number 3 will be presented by someone that's always very diligent doing her poster, doing her Facebook posting, someone that has a lot of self-discipline. When I saw her posted about the incoming meeting, I told myself I need to get ready for the next meeting quickly. Plan out who is going to be the next role player. So she always motivate me and push me from the back to keep on moving. So is Sweta, and she will be attempting her level 4 project number 1, manage project successfully. And today, her evaluator will be Paying from Bayang Baru Toastmaster Club. Can I have Paying to read out the purpose statement?
Ping, can hear you.
Maybe wrong mic input too.
Can everyone hear me now?
Yes, can hear you now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Paying, the evaluator for Sweta's speech. Today, Sweta is going to deliver her first project of Pathway Innovative Planning Level 4. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his or her team. The time given for her speech is 2 to 3 minutes. So Sweta Krishnaya Rajesh, Learn My Habitat. Learn My Habitat. Sweta Krishnaya Rajesh. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Paying. Fatima and Leo, I need to share my screen. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm ready. Good evening, everyone. Have you seen a lot of plants, animals, insects around you? I always wondered, do I even know all of them? And why are they here? What are they? So on. And this particular project deals with answering all these curious questions and curious life around us. Learn My Habitat is a research on my habitat. We see many recognized or unrecognized and common or uncommon living beings around us. Can you identify what is this? The one you see in the left corner? Yeah, it's a type of mushroom. But did you know it is called as pleated inkcup or Japanese umbrella? I didn't know. The reason is lack of knowledge on life or about life around us. The solution is a systematic approach to research and study deeper on the living habitat around us. And the project plan is a mindful identification of common and uncommon plants, animals, insects around us, and recognize, research, classify them, also share the knowledge with the world using the online platform. The team members of this project are the co-members of My Habitat. Geeta K is my mother, who is very passionate about plants, and her role here is to introduce and share regional information on the species of plants. And Dingesan Jayaram is my husband, who will be assisting with the research of scientific and global information on the plants. And anybody interested here, you can join my team. Please contact me later. project scope as per this Pathways project, considering the timeline end of March 2024, I'm planning to research and publish information on 50 plans in the online platform Instagram. And the expected project outcome is to mindful understanding of my habitat, systematically and persistently achieve the goals, and also improve my online information sharing techniques and by coordinating with the team against the deadline. So this is the Instagram dedicated page, which is already present for this purpose. Its name is plants.annie.life. You all can follow if you're interested. Overall, the project aims at systematically solving and satisfying the curiosity and passion about our habitat while sharing the research information facts with the world on online platform. For this, the assistance will be provided by my cohabitants as my team members. Are you further curious about it? Be part of my team or follow my dedicated Instagram page, plants.annie.life. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Okay, thank you very much, Sweta. Yeah, I think I have to install my Instagram again. Yeah, because just now I've shared like I have uninstalled one of my social media is Instagram, so I need to install it so that I can follow you. Okay. So what are we going to have for the next session? Yeah, I think we're going to have our table topic session. Okay. Can I invite Audrey
Hello.
to come forward to share with us table topics?
Okay, good evening, everyone. So before I started my presentation, can I check with my timer? How long can how long should I present? Because as I checked with the schedule, we are a bit over time. So yeah, so how long will be the suggested event?
I guess
Yeah.
we can do until 10 minutes. Cut it short
so-
from 15.
Okay, so 10 minutes duration will do. Okay.
Maybe
So
2 or
thank you.
3 tabletop speakers and then
Okay,
see how
so
it
thank
goes.
okay, so good evening, everyone. I hope that you can see my presentation. Yeah, can see my presentation, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
good
yes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'm in charge for the table topic role. So the purpose of the table topic is one of the best way to practice thinking and impromptu speaking. So today's theme will be Don't Stop Believing. So how was this session gonna be conducted? So maybe some of the volunteer, maybe I'll pick some of the volunteer or someone who volunteer to pick from 5 options. Okay, you can choose one of the options, and I will present the question asked lah. Then based on the question, you can perform your speeches between 1 to 2 minutes. So before that, can I know that anyone would like to volunteer for today's first presentation, first table topic?
Patrick, can you share only the main slide? We can see the next slide now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can see the topic.
Oh, okay. I'm not so sure. Yeah. Can I
This
just
is
minimize?
better. This is
Okay.
better.
Okay. So who would like to volunteer for the first question? So just pick five, up 1 out of 5. Is there anyone who would like to volunteer?
Can I give a try?
Yeah, who was the one speaking?
Jason.
Okay, yeah, Jason. So you can just pick one option out of the 5.
I see. I like dark things, so let's go for the moon.
Let's go for the moon. So it will be the last one. Okay, so wait.
I wanted the eagle, but I saw already.
Yeah, I'm not so sure with the presentation. So the 5th question will be dare to dream, dare to be. So how would you describe your future in 3 words?
Ladies and gentlemen, I always believe that we all should dream. There's a saying by a very famous celebrity in Hong Kong, Zhao Xingqi. He said, of course he said it in Cantonese, he said that a person without a dream is a person who is just like a salted fish. Ham yi pa lao in Cantonese. So all of us should have a dream. Because without a dream, we are all just dead. How will my future be? I would like to be an inspiring person, a person who thinks big, and a person who cares for others. This is how I see myself, a person who is inspiring, think big, and care for others. I always believe that life is not just about me living my life. Life is also about how I can make others become even better than they think they already are. And that's why I want to be inspiring to others. I also do not want to be a person who is only doing the same thing that I'm doing today. I believe that in life, we should always grow. We should always think bigger. We should always aim to do more and more things and impact more people while we can in our lifetime, because life is just too short. And last but not least, I want to be known as a person who actually cares for others. As much as I want to make lots and lots of money, I also want to make sure that while making money, my work, my profession, and the things that I do has a big impact on other people's life, that it can make the world a much better place to live. These are the 3 things that I want my future to be. At least that's something I'm working towards, which is to be an inspiring person, to be a person who thinks big, and last but not least, to care for others, people aside from just myself. That's all from me. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, for the second volunteer, anyone who'd like to volunteer for the second selection?
Yeah, by the way, I couldn't see the timer. So maybe for the next speaker, please, I hope the timer can be seen. Yeah.
Anyone would like to try for the second one? I think we
Can I
might
have a
need
try?
Yeah, I'm
My name
sorry
is Xian San.
Xian San, okay, yeah. So out of 5, the number 5th is already taken, so you still have 4 options. So
Number
which one
3.
would- number 3. So okay, so change is the only constant. What would you like to change? So yeah, you can begin now.
What would you like to change? When the New Year's coming, everyone will set the new goal. I would like to change, be better. I would like to change, be more stronger. I want to change to be healthy. So what would I like to change? I would like to change for myself with grow. I want to grow myself on the area that I still need for improvement. I want to be more healthier compared with the last year. I want to change myself better than yesterday. What I want to change the most is I want to be more confident. This is the reason why today I'm here, be a guest to learn from all of you. I want to change to be more confident in the public speaking, in the Toastmaster, to be more beside the confidence. I want to be more word. That's why I've tried the debate topic today. Last but not least, I hope that everyone can be step out from the comfort zone. Don't be afraid. Don't afraid of the mistake. Be confident and never stop trying and keep learning. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much. So I think time's up. So I'll end today's tables topic session. So pass back the floor to you, Leo. Right.
Thank you. Thank you, Audrey.
Okay.
And before we go for a break, right, can we take a group photo? Everybody, if possible, switch on your camera, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, one more. Okay, another one. 1, 1, 2, 3. Ka-cha. Okay, thank you very much. I think we are running out of time. Can we have just a short break, 5 minutes? We come back at 1914. Okay, 914. Please come back and we're going to resume our meeting. Thank you and see you later. I mean, those guys can stay back if you want to chit chat, catch up with Jaslyn, if she is available.
Yeah, Jaslyn. Hi, Jaslyn.
Hi everyone.
Jaslyn.
Good to see you all again. And nice
Long
to see
time no see.
Everybody miss
Yes,
you so
yes.
much.
我追路緊嚟啊！
我追了過嚟。
Ella.
When is your all on-site meeting?
Next
Physical
meeting.
meeting or hybrid meeting?
Next meeting.
It's 14 February.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hybrid meeting. So come
very
out.
nice
Let
day.
have been.
Yeah, no date can come or bring your date along.
What date can eat or not? Date can eat one, you know. No date, bring date lah. No date, bring date and come to Toastmaster meeting.
No date, no date.
No date, bring date.
Date, the red date.
The date Hangzhou can eat one.
The red date.
You, I did you.
Chen San, are you from Penang Island or from mainland? Chen San?
Oh, I'm from Alostar, but I work in KL right now. Yeah.
Oh, you're calling from
I'm
KL.
also from Alostar.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Leo.
I'm from Leo. Oh,
Hobo.
Ho. Alostar lang. Ha. So Penang, is it no water now? I heard that just now.
Yeah lah.
Still,
How many days already?
First, second day.
So when will be end?
Actually, it's first, second day, but out of sudden, nobody prepared one.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the water cut off.
No wonder Jason talk about salted fish lah. I can smell salted fish here today. No water to bathe.
Yeah, actually, I just
must
came to
be
know
really
that
smelling so
my
powerful,
my
through
condo
Zoom
also
can
don't have
smell.
water.
But
So still not.
But tomorrow is holiday, right?
Ayo, holiday.
Nothing to do with water leh. Holiday, no holiday also need water leh.
Can
Oh,
go
yeah.
to
Oh.
friend's
You don't
house
have to
to
go
take
out lah,
bath.
you can stay at home.
Yeah, but how are they going to run the event? It's a festival, right? Tomorrow. Without water
Use
some more.
coconut water to
They
bathe.
use coconut
Coconut
water lah.
water.
They are using coconut water to clean.
Can I 5 minutes up already or not?
One more
2 more
minute.
minutes. 1 or 2 more minutes. Yeah.
One more.
We have a super timer here. We don't worry about time. Our can
Yeah. Persistent.
persistent.
Very good.
I think Andy speaking, is it? Cannot hear him.
Yeah, a bit like too far from the mic or something just now.
Yeah, not able to.
The mic is blowing by the fan.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Otherwise later you cannot hear.
Shall we resume?
9:40. We can resume now if we need.
来。
Few more seconds left. Yeah. A few more seconds to 9:50. Anytime is fine to resume.
Okay, spotlight Leo now.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. So the next session will be evaluation. That's means that it's the end of my role. With that, I want to pass my control to Andy Lim, our GE, General Evaluator.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. I'm your General Evaluator, Andy Lim. So I will be evaluating and I'm in charge of the evaluation session. And we will start with the evaluators, the project evaluators. Starting with the first speakers evaluator to evaluate Hui Sang's speech. Let's welcome Toastmaster Jason. Jason, are you ready? Jason, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. So, I was looking for the unmute button. Cannot go up, so apologize for that. Okay, so without further ado, I'll just like to say, first and foremost, I'd just like to congratulate distinguished Toastmaster Hui Sang for a very wonderful speech that was being shared just now. Now, first and foremost, all the while I've been wondering, how does a YLP actually looks like? We hear a lot about speech club, but I rarely hear about YLP, and definitely YLP needs a whole lot more work. But today, I want to thank you for showing us lots, explaining to us, and showing us a lot of pictures of how a YLP is even being conducted. I didn't know that you can actually collaborate with other organizations to bring this project to fruition. So I think this is something that I really like. Now, the first thing I like about, but today I'm just going to comment a little on the speech itself and not so much on the content of how you did it, but on the speech itself. So the first thing that I actually like about the way you conducted your project today is I like the PowerPoint that was prepared. Now, I felt that the PowerPoint was very nicely done. Pictures were nice. At the same time, they were just one word, and then you got 3 words explanation. So it's very clear. That's number one. The second thing I like about this is how you explain the why of this project. Why is the name called Twin? So it's between old and young. And then it was inspired by Ikigai. And then you show a picture of an old woman reading. And then you mentioned about the importance of public speaking and also leadership skills and the lacking. So that is the reason why you started this project, to pass it to the young people. And last but not least, I like how you show how you did it. So you show the collaboration and the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of how you actually done your plan. So it's very clear. We know that you have planned it very well and it's very structured. And of course, there was a contest that was shown how the process took place. So those are the 3 things that I like about your sharing just now. Now, in areas for perhaps some areas that I think we can work on. Number one, I noticed that during there's one slide, perhaps we can improve a little bit. You mentioned a little bit about the post-mortem, and then you put WhatsApp. correct? The WhatsApp screenshot and everything. I felt that you perhaps you just mention a little bit and then you move on very quickly. But until now, I still am wondering actually what was said during the postmortem. We still do not know. Is it good or bad? I presume it should be good, but perhaps you can. I know there are a lot of words. Perhaps you can just highlight some of the words and then, or just make it clear to us the postmortem went well. Because of this, the postmortem mentioned something not good. Okay, doesn't matter. All right. So that is something, because I thought that one was rushed through. The second thing that I thought maybe can also be improved was the part where you showed you demonstrated the trainer session, and Jamie was there. And while the video was going on, you were also talking. So I don't know what you were talking. I was trying to listen to what she's saying and what you were saying. I thought that these are the two things that you can improve on your speech. And last but not least, perhaps, and although you ended with a conclusion with a quote, perhaps you can share with us how the lives will change, a testimony or something like that. Perhaps that will be able to interest us more in your speech. But overall, I like your speech. So the three things I like about it is you have good PowerPoints. The second thing is you explain why you did this project. Thirdly, you show us how you do it, the collaboration phase 1, 2, 3, and so forth. And the areas to improvement, perhaps, is you just need to be mindful of the postmortem screenshot. The secondly, the video when you are talking. You don't talk, you wait until finish, then you talk. And last but not least, perhaps give a conclusion or show us a testimony of how a life has been changed. Other than that, fantastic speech. Thank you for educating me how a YLP can be done, and I'm so inspired. That's all for me. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jason. And I just want to add one thing, because our Hui Sang is already English Toastmaster. So you have to be more careful about your timing. Don't always go over time. We always forgive, but it's good to stick within your time. Yeah. But other than that, very good catch on all your points, and you even have time to conclude with the overall to the points, so that remembered for what you suggested. Very good. Thank you very much for your evaluation, Jason. Let's move on to the second speaker's evaluation. The second speaker was Danshan, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Catman. So over to you, Catman.
Hi everybody, I'm Catman. Congratulations, Sunshine. I definitely, from your title of your speech, who am I? I can feel your confidence. I am who am I. So from the speech, I can know you are. We all know you are persistent and always believe in yourself. Good job, good job, good job. So of course, I have 3 points good about your speech. Is you are very confident in front of the audience. You're very cheerful, smiling face in front of the audience. This is number 1 good point. And then you also speak. Number 2, you speak you speak a very clear and easy understand language. And then also you are such a natural speaker. Natural speaker. You have your hand gesture very naturally. Very naturally. So over here I have a few point for you to consider, maybe for your next speech, to prepare for your next speech. I'm sure you're going to have your next speech very soon. Okay, so maybe in your next speech you might want to consider to talk a bit slow. Maybe can give some pause, so that not like continuously. Of course, we know your story a lot to tell, but normally we let audience to have some time. Instead of just continue talk, continue like this. You have some pause. This is a time. Actually, pause is very important for us, for audience to think about that. And then, what you want to say after this? Something like this. And then, of course, if it's actually another point is about the introduction. Maybe you can catch your audience attention by who know where is Sabah? Something like who know where is Mount Kinabalu? Something like some question let the audience to think about that. Mount Kinabalu, Sabah. Oh, I'm from Sabah, or something like that. Then people will get attention. Normally, this is the introduction. Of course, the last one but not least is of course in our normally when you come to Zoom meeting, you normally you have to be far a bit so that I can see your hand gesture. If not, your hand gesture is just cannot see much of your hand gesture. So you have to be far away. Maybe you can stand up and adjust your camera, stand up and you can see your hand gesture and you can use your space a little bit. But of course, this when you come to the actual meeting don't have such a problem. Only when you come to the Zoom meeting. All right. To summarize, I think you are very confident speaker. You use a good, easy understand language. You have a hand gesture, and of course, if you can, you try to pause, slow down a bit, and have a good, catchy introduction. Of course, of your position in front of the camera. Okay, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Catman. And I would like to reiterate that you are right in asking her to stand up and position herself further away from the camera so that her hand gestures will be seen. My only suggestion is that when you do that, you adjust your camera so we can see your face and not just your body. Because you want to be an example, you have to show her exactly how it would be. Then you reposition your camera so that you can see this much. Okay. Thank you for your evaluation. Very good tips for Chan because she's a beginner and you are very encouraging also. So that's one good thing. We should always give our beginner speakers a lot of encouragement so they will continue doing the speeches. So, all right. Next is our speaker Shweta will be evaluated by Toastmaster Pei Ying. Over to you, Pei Ying. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Pei. I think we have a problem with your mic again.
Hi, can everyone hear me again?
Okay. Now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Before I share my evaluation, I'd like to revise the purpose of this speech to the audience again. The purpose of this speech is for Shweta to give a short overview of the plan for her project. So we will expect this for her, from her, and which I think that she did a very good job. She has you has a complete plan and overview of your research project, which you have shared the purpose, the role members in your project scopes, outcome, research outcome, and you even shared the social media that you have created and encourage everyone to follow. And the second thing that I like about your speech is you have created a very attractive presentation that it attract our attention immediately at the beginning of the speech, and you also engage with the audience very well by putting the plants and the animals, the plants that by asking the audience what's that to engage with them, to help the audience to receive your speech even better. I have a few suggestions for you. The first thing would be, I would suggest that you can limit your words in your slides. For example, only put key points in each slide so that we can focus more on what you are speaking instead of listening while listening to your speech and reading the slides at the same time, which it was a challenge, especially for me, especially. And to help the audience to follow your speech better, you can also add animation or transition to your slide as well. For example, you can, when you speak about this key point, you can only pop up this key point while you're speaking so that we know where we are. We know where you were speaking when we read the slides so that we can follow them that well. All in all, I think that you have achieved the purpose, the project purpose. You have a complete plan. You have an attractive presentation slides. And I would suggest you to limit your words in the slides and add animation to get the audience to follow you better. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Paying, and thank you to give your evaluation. One thing I like is that you did mention that she achieved her project objective. This is very important actually. All our Toastmaster speeches have objectives to achieve, and it's good that the evaluator point out whether the speaker has achieved the objective. And if you don't say it, then maybe later the speaker needs to go back to the evaluator and check, did I achieve my objective? Because if you did not achieve it, maybe you want to redo your speech. So yeah, that's one of the tips for evaluator. Do tell whether they achieved, and if not, then later you have to have a talk with them after the meeting is over. Okay, next we will have our table topics evaluation, which will be done by our Madam President, Toastmaster Amy. Amy, over to you.
Okay. Andy, can I ask how many minutes for my speech?
We have only 2 speakers, right? Yeah, about 3 to 4.
2 minutes, is it?
3 to 4.
3 to 4. So much.
You want 2 minutes also can? I'll give you 2 minutes.
So I guess I will follow that one, not the agenda, right? Agenda is 6 to 7. So
Yeah.
follow 2 to 3.
Yeah, because there's very few only.
Okay, 2 to 3. Got it.
Okay.
3, yes. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, thanks Audrey, our table topic master today, for preparing the table topic slide for the participants. Okay. Good job. And for the participant, we have our first speaker, Jason Chan. Yes. Thanks for volunteer yourself to be the first speaker today. And I like you use the quote by Steffi Chu. A person didn't have a dream. What is the difference, you and the salted fish? It creates the humorous feeling and let the audience to think all the movie that Steffi Chu for previous, she done the movie. And then yes, you also ask audience to think big. Beside of that, you also ask audience to care for others. Yes. And sorry, I skipped to look at your face and gesture. And yes, but overall, I like your speech very much because it's very motivation in the yearly of the years, and you conclude it. And you conclude it with retell us the 3 points Yes. Okay, thanks, Jason. Okay, next, our speaker is Qian San. Okay, Qian San, good try, Qian San. You give us various aspects that you wish to change in these years. You want to become better and better. Okay, so you tell us you want to become better in your health, growth further, become better than yesterday. Yes, it's very positive. And so what I can tell for the area for improvement is you can try to give some example on how to be more healthy, maybe by exercise or the food. You want to change the how you choose the food. Yeah. So you may give some example in your practical. So and last, I like your call to action. You ask audience to step up from the comfort zone, and you also keep eye contact to all the audience. Yeah, good job, yeah, Chen San. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Andy.
Okay, thank you, Amy. Your first time evaluating table topic. Okay, so usually, yeah, please give her a round of applause. All the maiden role players debut today to play the role for the first time. Also give yourselves a round of applause for stepping up to try out this new role. Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I think Amy, you did well by pointing out the good points and also some points for improvement to each and all of our table topic speakers. So it's challenging sometimes, and we cannot afford to go too deep into each speech because of the time that we are given. But if you are able to capture two points for each speaker, that's very good already. So good job, and please do keep it up. Don't so let all the other members also think that it is not too big of a challenge to take up the role of a table topic evaluator. Okay, let's move on to our technical evaluators, and let's have our timer to give the report for all our speakers today. Let's welcome Toastmaster. You can start.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy Lee. My report will not include the R counter and grammarian due to the order of the agenda. So I'll jump straight to the prepared speech. For Shanshan's prepared speech, we took 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Overshot the requirement of 4 to 6, unfortunately. As for Sweta, she managed to come close, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Still under the 30 seconds grace period, so it's a pass. For Hui Sang, it's 16 minutes and 14 seconds. The speech is 8 to 10, unfortunately not a pass. Now for the tabletop speakers, we start with Jason, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. It's a pass. As for Qian San, 1 minute 54 seconds, also a pass. Lastly, the evaluation process, we start with Catman, which is 3 minutes and 25 seconds. It's a pass. Followed by Pei Ying, 3 minutes, 41 seconds, 11 seconds over the grace period, unfortunately not a pass. For Jason, 4 minutes and 11 seconds, also unfortunately not a pass. Last but not least, Amy's evaluation took 3 minutes and 1 second. It is a pass within the grace period. That will be all. I'll pass it back to you, Toastmasters and Lily.
Thank you, Toastmaster. We can start, and good job on capturing all the features, the time, and even mentioning that whether they are within time or not. So those who are not within time, please improve in your next feature. Let's move on to the R counter report by KS Lim. Master KS Lim.
Yes, I'm here. First, speaker, Miss To Hui San. She's a very experienced speaker. I managed to get 2 R and then 1 only. For Miss Yong Chen Shan, she's so enthusiasm, then I get 1 R only. And for Swasta, the topic is so interesting. I keep on seeing on the picture. She have no filler words. Then for the table topic, Mr. Jason Chan, he have no filler words. For Miss Jen San, she also do not have any filler words. Back to you, Mr. Andy Lim.
Thank you, Toastmaster KS. Wow, so many people are so good at controlling their filler words. Good job, everybody. Please give yourself a round of applause for mastering the art in your speeches today. Please see that kind of achievement. Let's move on to the grammarian's report and our maiden grammarian, Bernice. Please give your report. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. And also thank you, Leo. Actually, when you put me, I just wonder whether I can do it or not. But of course, must try. I think, although I don't contribute, but I still I want to show you something. Actually, I did okay, I want to share this screen. Yeah, Leo. I did another one, the PowerPoint. But I want to use this PowerPoint, but I don't know how to use. Have you all seen it? Can see it or not? No. Okay.
Can, but it's small.
You can see, yeah, it's not full screen.
Maximize it.
Not
Not full screen. Yeah.
How about this one?
Little bigger, but
Bigger.
you know where that
Never mind. This one I try. Okay, next time I will check.